KZN disaster management teams are on high alert after severe weather warnings. 52 people in total have reportedly died since December, while search and rescue teams are still looking for missing people. The Cogta MEC is expected to visit the families of those affected by floods this morning. Let's get you an update from the department. Spokesperson Nonala Ndlovu, it's great to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed for coming on. It's been one weather disaster after another for some years for KwaZulu-Natal. The province doesn't even have a chance to recover from 2021. Give us a sense, Nonala, on the focus now for the Cogta Development Department for that province.
Well, as a Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, our biggest role is coordinating the different sector departments and the municipalities to make sure that we do have interventions and we do prepare ourselves for the disasters. And as you have mentioned, it's been quite an uphill battle right now to actually prepare and be ready and deliver the interventions, because the weather is just not giving us an opportunity. But as things stand now, the sector departments are currently on the field trying to start the project of rehabilitating the infrastructure that has been damaged, particularly in the past month from December. We've seen a number of infrastructure being affected, amounting to actually billions at this stage, and still counting, because the weather has not subsided. So it's a battle, a serious battle of trying to make sure that people are still able to live normal lives, and we are still able to deal with the daily occurrences that we are experiencing at the moment.
Yeah, and I mean, talking about December, you talk about it being a battle for people to lead normal lives. I imagine that the province would have taken quite a knock over December insofar as tourism is concerned. Can you tell us something about that?
Ironically, we didn't quite take a knock, because remember, the heavy rain started when the festive period had already started. So the people were already in KZN, but the difference is they couldn't enjoy the fullness of the province. So our tourism was not that badly affected, and the Department of Tourism actually reported good numbers in terms of tourism. But I can imagine those people just came and just were in KZN and were in the different areas, but couldn't fully take it in.
Yeah. Nonala, we're playing some visuals just of different parts of the province, the level of destruction that we're seeing as a result of this weather, homes completely destroyed. And there was one image that was just on our screen a moment ago of a little boy carrying a dog over what doesn't appear to be a too swollen river, but still carrying a dog over some moving water. I imagine that part of the challenge insofar as coordination is concerned, insofar as keeping people safe in the province is concerned, is of communication, right? Getting the message out there that people need to stay, there's that image on the screen now, that people need to stay away from moving water for their own safety.
That's our biggest challenge. A bulk of our fatalities are from people who are trying to cross swollen rivers, and it's a message that we are sending on a daily basis, that people should refrain from crossing swollen rivers and submerged bridges. But I don't know what is the best way that we can convey this message and people would actually listen to it, because even motorists, they are driving into waters that they don't know what is happening underneath, because they can't see the bridge, and then we hear sad news of those people's lives having been lost. It's a constant battle for us, and we're trying every other avenue to make sure that we pass this message on. But I don't know what is causing people not to just listen to this message and not cross those rivers.
Yeah.
I suppose there's different reasons and it's different needs for them. But it's a message that we are never going to stop passing on, that people must stop crossing swollen rivers.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine, because of necessity maybe in some cases, people needing to get to certain places, people needing to get supplies, get fresh water, get food for themselves. But yeah, there are also images of children swimming in some of those swollen rivers. It's a message worth repeating now, even during this interview, to stay away from these bodies of water because essentially you have no idea what is flowing underneath. Nonala, insofar as the coordination role of your department is concerned, I imagine housing and the housing department is at the top of that list. And I wonder what this disaster continues to do in KwaZulu-Natal insofar as making worse the crisis we already face insofar as housing is concerned.
Housing is at the top of the list as well as roads and transport department. It's an enormous amount of damage. At the moment, the estimated cost of the damage that we've experienced just in the past month or two, it's going close to 10 billion. And it's really making it difficult for everyone because these numbers are not stopping. We still have a weather warning for the northern parts, even for Wednesday and Thursday. So we don't know what's going to happen then. And it's just a struggle that we keep trying to deal with, and it just keeps rising. It's a moving target. But the Department of Human Settlements is really doing their best to actually assist people with others with materials and others with temporary shelters, temporary structures in their homes while making plans to actually build them permanent structures.
Yeah. Exacerbating crises, multiple crises that already exist, not only in KwaZulu-Natal but around the country as well. We think about not only housing but water and sanitation, roads and infrastructure and so on. Nonala, let me thank you for your time this morning. Nonala Ndlovu is the KZN Cogta MEC department's spokesperson joining us this morning.